The following is a production of WEGL 91.1 FM.
That ball is gone. It's a walk-off home run for Stephen Williams.
WEGL Sports,
The Tigers are headed to the College World Series.
where every
Touchdown Auburn! Zakoby McClain!
game
They're not going to keep him off the field tonight. Holy cow!
lives. Strap in. It's time for the Extra Point, Auburn's best sports talk radio show, Auburn's only sports talk TV show.
He better count basketball wins.
Your three-time nationally nominated sports show.
Oh, yeah.
And they signed Cody Parkey.
SEC champion, Cody Parkey.
I picked Pitt, and I was right. Your three-time nationally nominated sports show, the guys give you the latest.
Penn State.
By a million.
Thank you.
John Gruden cried after he traded Khalil Mack, and now he's dancing in the locker room, saying he wish he had a disco.
Call in at 334-844-9345 to join the debate. My boy got it
I
on
thought
lock.
you were saying 1,800 yards in this game. I was like, Jared!
The X's and O's begin now on Eagle Eye TV and WEGL Radio. The Extra Point presented by WEGL Sports, where every game lives. And welcome inside the Extra Point here on WEGL 91.1 and Eagle Eye TV. Hello, everybody. Jared Dillon, and joining me in the studio is Davis Carroll, Bay Marks, Jacob Hillman, and Alex Houston. I have no idea. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Barely.
Oh,
You sound
good.
like
It's very muffled.
very
but
different.
yes.
Good. Good.
Also, our studio is kind of makeshift. Not much of a studio anymore.
Oh, well, yeah, well, from wherever they may be joining us, Davis Carroll,
Zoom.
Alex Houston, Jacob Hillman,
I
and
was
Bailey
about to
Marks.
say.
Yeah, there
The
you
Zoom
go.
studio.
Yeah, so
Zoom. Never mind. I'm not gonna try that.
still doing our best. Still doing our best in these times. Davis, let's start with you. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right.
Alex?
I just beat a video game just a few minutes ago, so.
Alex?
There you
Dang, okay.
I'm doing pretty good though, Jared. I'm a little worried about you now because the Colts have signed Xavier Rhodes. So
I know.
Enjoy
I know.
having the worst defensive passer rating in history. So good luck.
Look. It's all going to work out fine. Because knowing the Colts' luck, he'll bounce back and do good anyway. I mean, think about it. The Colts have really good luck when it comes to signing people. I mean, they somehow luck
Even
into
though not so much.
Super Bowl-esque or Pro Bowl type quarterbacks what seems like each time they need one. So, Jacob Hillman. Jacob, how about you? How you doing?
I mean, I can, but I wish I could enjoy the outdoors more than we're able to right now because, it's perfect outside. I had to talk about the weather since we haven't done that in a while. So
The game on in the back is Auburn and Kansas. A classic.
Jacob, you can come down to Grand Bay and play basketball with me.
Please don't.
I'm not going to drive 4 hours. Was it 6 hours,
might
really?
be-
Yeah, I think that's 6 hours.
Yeah, it might be longer than 4.
And last but not least is Bay Marks. Bay, how you doing today?
Jared, I'm doing a lot better than you're about to be when I tell you that per Ed Werner, the Cowboys are prepared to make Dak Prescott the highest paid player in the NFL.
Player? Oh yeah, I
Yes.
guess it would be.
Player.
Who's number one right now? Is it still
It's Russell Wilson.
yeah, I would say still Russell Wilson.
It's him and then Aaron Rodgers. So I thought that might, down your day. So I thought I'd tell you that.
Man, I mean, look, I want to keep Dak, don't get me wrong, but the highest paid player, especially with all the money that's tied up into Zeke too, man, they better start making
Jerry's
some money
cool, man.
moves. Yeah.
Jerry does what Jerry wants.
The craziest thing is that, there's all those debates of, if he's, a top 10 or a top 5 quarterback. But when you say he's going to be paid more money than Russell Wilson, nobody in their right mind thinks that should happen. Because everybody, I think, that knows football in the slightest believes that Russell Wilson is better than Dak. And that Aaron Rodgers is better than Dak.
I have breaking news. Can I break it on the show, Jared?
Yeah, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, this isn't about the the Cowboys, which I guess you're glad about. But
Oh, thank God.
breaking about Alabama Governor Kay Ivey, she said that the remainder of the school year for Alabama schools will be completed through online instruction starting on April 6th, and students will not return to school in person this year.
Oh man, I gotta spend the rest of the year with my siblings.
Well, I mean, Alex has to go get his stuff, and that's gonna be a whole snafu.
Well, more so like K through 12 schools, but.
Oh, okay. So my
We
niece,
already kind of knew that, Jared.
my niece and nephew don't have to go to school anymore. I was talking to my sister while I was doing my taxes today, and she was like, "Oh yeah, they're gonna try to go back to school, in April." And I was like, "What you mean?"
Kay Ivey was watching. She knew.
Yeah, Kate. What? Wait, she was watching the FaceTime?
No, yeah.
She was waiting for
heard.
you.
I mean, look, I keep people busy. I don't know what to tell you. So there's that. So I guess Alabama's just done. That's probably a good thing at this point. As before the show, we were talking about how cases are starting to go up here in Alabama, which, I mean, was to be expected. But keep on chugging along. You know, stay safe out there, right? These just came in yesterday. I had to wait a week and a half for these. So
And why do you,
gotta
if
go
you're
do surgery or
quarantining,
something,
why do you
Jared?
need that?
So
you're
so
you're
that-
quarantining yourself, and you're gonna take these gloves, Jared.
So the thing is that you're not supposed to be touching your face, and I realize that I have a very big knack for touching my face.
I
You
do
know
too,
what I'm
Jared.
saying?
I just did. In
So
fact.
I wear gloves. That way, when I touch my face, I wouldn't, yeah. It's
Well,
a-
I
it's
mean,
a
I
whole
do
thing.
too, and especially with this time of the year with the pollen being outside. Like, it's gonna make it hard to not do it.
And then also because like I still have to venture out, like my Amazon package. You never know what's on there. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure that yeah. I'm trying to stay safe, okay?
Okay, Jared.
And then, when I assume when I go play with my niece and nephew, they're going to be in a bubble, and I need to be protected
You're
in a
gonna play
full
with them, and
hazmat
they don't want
suit.
to play with you.
That's usually how it happens, yeah. They run
They're
away.
gonna think you're scary with your gloves on. They're gonna think that something's up.
What do you play, Jared? Oh,
Hey, what on?
Sorry, I did not mean to do that. Sorry.
Every time I
By the
go,
way, can y'all hear me?
yes, Alex.
Okay,
Unfortunately.
something's going wrong. We're good.
every time I go over there,
Shut-
no, you shut up. Every time I go over there, like they only know me by two things: my name and the fact that I go to Auburn. That's it. They're Auburn fans. I know they will be.
Sir, are you Jared?
Auburn Jared,
fan?
Auburn Jared.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, no.
I mean, obviously, you guys know I always wear something Auburn, right? That's
No,
usually
you're
a
not.
thing.
What?
Like, I always have my Auburn polos, right? So they'll see the Auburn logo and they'll just say Auburn. And it's like,
Jared,
yeah,
what are
bro.
you wearing right now? You have anything Auburn on now? I see a Smith Station thing on right now.
A Smith Station jacket, and then I have, like, a dry fit underneath. That's it.
Jared, it's like 75 outside.
Okay,
It's
but
85.
it's 85.
85.
It's 85 outside, but there's this cool invention that they have. It's called air conditioning, right? And sometimes
So your
it makes
air
my
conditioner's
room
like on,
cold.
Like 50.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, y'all have that?
yeah. What, do you not?
I live in the boondocks. Obviously not.
Oh my gosh.
He still has a window unit.
So,
I do.
So, if you want to ask a question on the show, you can by going to Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube and asking a question in our live stream as we get talking about some sports. Okay, so obviously there were a couple of signings. We brung up Xavier Rhodes, which I knew was going to at least trigger at least Alex or Davis because
I don't care. That's Alex.
Xavier Rhodes. I remember when he
He's
was
trapped.
announced as the Pro Bowl fill-in. It sent Alex off the edge.
That was absolutely Davis. Are you serious right now? That was absolutely Davis. That was not
Alex,
me.
the way you're
Was it
talking
Davis?
right now, it was definitely you.
No, it wasn't. It was absolutely
Yeah.
you. Because I was like, I
don't-
know he's
I don't
bad,
remember.
but I didn't know he was that bad.
I don't
Yeah.
remember who had the tirade.
It was
okay?
me. It was me. But Alex got way too intense about that.
Can't be
So
having people slander my name, Davis.
Alex, you
so
slander mine and everybody else's all the time.
Likes to you.
so they,
Mute him.
yeah, you need
You deserve it, Dan.
you need to fix your internet. That's what you need to do.
It happens in
all
Dolphin
kinda
Island.
Need to.
Yeah,
My internet's some trash
Is it
too.
going bad again?
yeah. You need to
Yes.
stop. You need to stop downloading RAM.
Jared, that was such an old person thing to say.
No, it's not. That's still relevant today. When somebody makes a joke about
Yeah, that
computers,
is.
haha,
you
download
said-
RAM.
You went. That's like basically saying, "Hey, get off." Wait, no, that's not it.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, look at on the Google. That's basically the same kind of.
The Google.
Who says the Google except for presidential candidates because they don't know what's going on, or the YouTube?
The RAM. So
I didn't say the RAM.
you did say the RAM.
No, I did not.
You added the. in
No,
front
he
of it.
didn't.
No, I didn't.
Swear he did.
No, you're deaf, just like how you're blind. So let's keep continuing into the
Jared,
NFL.
don't you wear glasses too?
No. Don't you know the story behind me and my glasses?
You're just trying to look cool.
I only wear glasses so I look smart when I'm teaching,
That's such a lie.
and when I'm in class.
I've
Yeah.
only seen you wear your
No, it's
glasses
not a
when you
lie,
were
I
Carter's
believe it.
bookie.
And when you need them.
Wait, say what now?
I said I've only seen you wear your glasses that day when it was Halloween and you dressed up and on the show.
Oh, that. Yeah, I wore them then too. And then I only usually wear them either when I'm in class, that way my teachers think I'm smart, or when I'm teaching, that way my students think I'm smart.
You're just building into the stereotype that people with glasses are smart, Jared.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's usually
Yeah.
true. There's only
Everybody comes to me because they think I'm smart, just because I have glasses. And
Yeah,
it's not
but
true.
Dave's-
and like I was gonna
I feel
say,
way smarter right now.
like I was gonna say, Davis,
You
you're
do
the
look smart.
you're the outlier. We know this.
I need to get some glasses.
It's just
so I can
annoying
feel
because everybody
smart.
comes to me because they're like, "Oh, you seem to know what you're doing." I'm like, "I obviously don't."
Dude,
So-
you should just just get contacts, dude.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, are you
Then
scared
no
of
one will
them?
know.
huh?
What's wrong with contacts?
I don't have eyebrows, dude.
That
What
is
is
true.
What?
Oh, you kind of don't.
What does eyebrows have to do with this?
Because
Ew. Yep.
I'd like to have eyebrows before I stopped wearing glasses.
You can draw them in.
Okay, that
You
makes
can like,
Not a,
You
I'm
can
not a
draw them
woman.
in.
Dave's about
or
to
you
get
can
two.
tattoo them in. I've seen people like get their eyebrows like tattooed on.
You
That'd
remember when
be
Carlos
so-
Boozer had that thing on his head?
Yes.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
Where even
What?
is Carlos Boozer?
He's
He's in
retired.
the Big Three, isn't he?
Is he still
think
playing
so.
for the Big Three?
I thought he was in the Big Three. I don't know if he still is.
I'm ready for
there.
the Big Three show. I'm ready for that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's actually get into some news.
I've got some news.
Here's a question. Well, no, we'll let Alex go first. I gotta answer.
Actually, it's not. It's
He's
well,
gonna
it's,
say something
it's,
stupid, Jared. Don't
it's
don't
not
give him the
spo-
floor.
it's not sports related, but I think it is because it's something that's happening in sports that we're seeing. Like, let's see. Shout out to the Texas Roadhouse CEO
Oh god.
for he's deciding to give up his entire salary to pay his employees. Meanwhile, the Boston Celtics fired like all of their employees. So, and Adam Silver and them just are going to take a 20% cut. Like Adam Silver and 20 or 100 high-ranking employees in the NBA are also taking a cut. So,
So,
I don't
what,
know.
No, go ahead.
did I miss what happened with Texas Roadhouse? What happened again?
Texas Roadhouse
I've never
CEO
heard that.
is going to give up his entire salary to pay his employees.
It's not like he's already a
1.3 million year.
multi-millionaire, so
Good for him. I
Yeah,
guess.
but the
It is good for
Celtics
him.
are a $4 billion franchise, and they're like, nah, we don't want to pay anybody.
Danny Ainge is
And the
never
Sixers-
a penny pincher.
That's true. Danny Ainge is cheap, so that, factoring that in, I guess that makes sense.
Not that he has a say in the financial business of the Celtics.
That's true. Who is the owner of the Celtics?
Well, the Bruins did it too.
Well, yeah, because they both play in TD Garden.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the people that run the Garden.
Look, all I'm saying is, and I think I sent it to all of you because I wanted you guys to know that application for a mascot for the Miami Dolphins.
I'm gonna apply.
I think. God,
Didn't they used to have a
Jared-
real dolphin?
Jared, you being a mascot would honestly, I don't know what I would expect, to be honest.
that would.
There-
A lot
it
of
could
the
go-
worm, I bet.
It could go so many ways. Well, I think he could either get arrested for assault. He would be like, I could see him just sitting in the stands, just like, hands on his face, just like, this is terrible. But I don't know. I don't know which way I lean, whether it's like the extreme assaulting someone or the extreme just not being a mascot at all.
I think I would be the mascot that you see like social media like videos on that always picks a fight with the other mascot. That would
There's
be
another one.
And then
that would be
loses.
me.
Jared, I feel like you're gonna get tackled, like how Lonnie Smith tackled the Philly Fanatic way back in the day. You're gonna be the Philly Fanatic that gets tackled by a player
I mean, I hope so.
just because you annoy him so much.
That's why I get good medical benefits, just for that exact reason right there alone. But
You could sue him.
you know, I was just perusing. I gotta find something before all this is said and done. You know, and they just popped up, and I thought it was funny.
Jared, do you want to work at a Christmas tree farm?
Shut up. So going on to our next question. It's March.
This is
I
March.
mean, my family owns a
This
Christmas
is
tree farm, so
March.
they still have to grow Christmas trees year round, Jared. If you want big Christmas
No,
trees come Christmas time.
Christmas is canceled this year.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, no trees selling this year.
Did college football get canceled?
yes.
Well,
Big 12 said
there we go. So the Big 12 commissioner said that they're still hopeful that they're going to play some games this year, but that, they've thought about the possibility of playing football games without any fans. So
That's awful.
that, I mean, can you imagine an empty Jordan Hare?
It'd be weird. It'd be
I don't
like
want
a
to.
The video board would be a lot louder, that's for sure.
We could go to the Eagles Nest at Haley Center and just watch from up there.
What if we still have to socially distance
What
them?
would happen?
Okay, but
They won't.
what if we have to do the social distancing into next semester?
Well, Auburn's already saying that summer classes are all online.
I
So-
really don't want to
Man,
be
this
in
is-
my room taking classes until next year.
Again.
Well, I'm going to say this. Prepare like that's going to happen.
Yeah, so prepare for the worst because people are idiots and don't want to social distance.
Yeah.
I'm
I know.
sorry.
I know a lot of people have been going out and
Like,
stuff.
prepare for the worst. Just like how before spring break even happened, I texted you guys and said, "Hey, prepare like we may not come back." And then lo and behold, we're not here.
I haven't left my yard since a while, so
So
my general area.
here's the big news. And here's the question that I will pose because it was posed on ESPN.
All right.
Can Major League Baseball get away with a 32 game regular season schedule?
32.
That would be absolutely
Hell no.
insane.
Absolutely not.
It wouldn't. I don't think it'd be indicative of how good that team is. I mean,
Oh.
granted, I personally think 162 is a lot of games, but at least with that duration of a season being that long, you can really see, especially during the highs and the lows of that season, like how good they really are. 32 games is not enough time to really see who's the best team in this league.
What they make it like 80 something.
Like, don't the Mets start every year on fire and then end
Yes.
up being one of the worst? Like, if a 32 game season, the Mets will
Well,
be
it's
like the
kinda
number
opposite
one
last
team
year,
in the
though.
conference.
Hey, the Mets have
Yeah,
been to a
but-
World Series in the past 5 years? Have they? What year was it again?
That was a long time ago,
2015.
it feels like.
It was 2015. Oh, 5
Yeah,
years.
from
Yeah,
the-
I was right.
Good
When the
work,
Royals
Dad. Good
won.
work.
Hey, never forget the Royals Mets World Series because nobody knew what was going on back then.
I try to forget.
Well, the 32 games would just be terrible. I mean,
Yes.
I guess you could cut it. I mean, cutting it in half, I guess, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I mean, 81 games? No, can't do math right. 81 games? Yeah, that wouldn't be terrible.
What is Major League Baseball gonna do? Because they're in the position that they're gonna be the one. They're gonna be the one sport that may not even play at all if this gets bad, right? Because I mean,
Wait till December.
yeah, because I mean, at least college basketball got to the postseason. Hockey got to the middle of the season or close to the end. The XFL even got halfway through their season, but baseball, they couldn't get through
All right.
spring training.
Time out here.
What?
Concept. This was all started by the Astros so they wouldn't get hit by pitches every single game this year. They're just hoping people will forget it, and then a year later, nothing will happen.
They
It all
were
started with
like,
Jose Altuve.
they were the most hit team in spring training.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so the plan already failed for them.
Well,
See-
yeah, but I mean, they saved themselves at least 162 hits.
See, it's funny because hold up, I'm gonna try to see if I can bring it up because I thought it was funny when I saw it. But let's continue our discussion. So yeah,
Ooh.
32 game season, right? I don't know. I mean,
That'd be awful.
they got to figure.
It'd be good for me. It'd be less times I have to be sad about the Red Sox this year.
They
Well,
got,
Scott. Here's a proposal from Scott Boras. He says that basically they could start and just end in December. That's the big thing. Play the full season, but the playoff structure would be a lot different with the World Series ending on December 26th. So it'd be so.
Golly.
ooh,
World
that's
World
got,
Series in the
plan.
snow.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that
Let's
sounds
do it.
that sounds cool actually.
But
When
no,
New York
not
makes
really.
the season, so
Hear me out. Wildcard games will be played December 3rd. Division series will be December 5th through 9th. Championship Series 11th through 17th, and the World Series 19th through 26th. No days off in postseason series, and games will be played in Los Angeles, Anaheim, San Diego, Miami, Seattle, Arizona, Milwaukee, Toronto, Houston, St. Petersburg, and Arlington, Texas. So basically, no chance of snow. Means it's either a dome or a warm weather area.
That doesn't make it worth it then.
Yeah, I want to see snow.
Morris says, all the players I'm talking to want to play all the games, and we can map this out. We're just trying to let MLB know we have the ability to do it, that there's a logical way to do it. So basically, the regular season wouldn't change. They would just play it out until December. This is Christmas.
That doesn't seem as fun. I was gonna bring it up.
I mean, I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to watch December baseball. While the bowl games are going on, the World Series is going on.
And then the NBA would start back in December if they change the schedule permanently.
The NBA's just trying to figure out when the season's gonna start.
What do y'all think about that? Because they said that if they start up late, they might just change the beginning of the season permanently to December.
I mean,
like that.
I don't either.
No, me either.
It already runs way too long.
So
it already goes all the way to the end of June.
So does that mean they'll go from December to like July-ish?
To be fair, think about all these Julys when all we have is baseball, and for me, I have golf. Where all we have is stupid regular season baseball.
What you're saying is the NBA pushing back is the worst thing that baseball could go up against. Because that's bad for them.
I feel like the NBA's just been looking for... The NBA's just been looking for a reason.
The thing is Adam Silver, however much praise he gets, he's also trying to be a super progressive and innovative commissioner, and sometimes it's good, and sometimes he's trying to do too much. And I think this is a case where I don't think there's a single person that's really upset about the way the regular season is set up as it is.
I don't think,
other than a lack of meaning.
No one's upset with you're right about that. No one's upset with the NBA, but people are upset with the whole sports swirl in July. Like, that'd be awesome to have NBA playoffs during July when there's nothing else going on. And
I agree.
Even the end of June.
July is the worst month for sports.
I can only
July and
watch.
August is so bad.
I can only watch the Cardinals so much in the summer.
Well, yeah, because remember, it's always like right around the All-Star break. There's always that day where it's like, well, there's no sports on. Like, literally, there's no sports. Like what we're dealing with right now. Like 1 or 2 days during the July.
I guess we'll be used to it now.
I mean, honestly. So baseball's trying to figure out something. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea whether baseball is gonna be playing because they want to start back in late May. At least with no fans, I believe was kind of their timetable. Late May, early June, I think was MLB's kind of like hope, but I don't even know if that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And honestly, it just really all depends on what goes on day by day. I mean, outside of sports, I do know that according to John Hopkins, that the death tolls reach 1,000 in the United States, so it's climbing each and every day. There's no telling. There's no telling.
It's all about whether if this thing doesn't slow down, because I think someone said that before the show or something where we're 2 weeks away from the peak. It depends on what happens after that, really, or if we get to that peak. Yeah. If we didn't get to that peak, that'd be great. And but if we do, who knows?
And maybe the fact that all this stuff's getting pushed back, and you mentioned the peak isn't even here yet, is probably the kick in the butt that Americans need that haven't really been practicing the social distancing thing. I saw an article where somebody said college student obtains coronavirus from a coronavirus party or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Man, did that happen in Florida?
I saw something like that. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was this dude that there was this TikTok challenge of licking a toilet bowl, and then he licked it and now he has coronavirus. And I'm like, bro.
Well, there was a guy that started licking stuff in a supermarket. He got charged with terrorism and went to jail.
He did.
I mean, yeah, it is bioterrorism on a technicality. So
I thought he was coughing on the cash register lady.
Or something. It was something like that.
No.
I thought he was licking stuff.
Davis is right. Some dude went up in a big grocery store and just started licking items down an aisle. And it was
the fact that we just named 4 to 5 different instances of people being stupid should probably tell you that this thing's not
ice cream.
Yeah. This thing is not going to be over.
It's like the people who licked the ice cream that had the flu.
It's people
was
that
so
started. It's the
bad.
people that like the ice cream. It's their fault.
It's all their
So
faults.
and
Alex, I know you were doing that.
No, I eat ice cream. I don't lick. I eat the whole thing in like 2 hours.
It's so unfathomable though, just to sit there and think like, okay, with all this stuff getting pushed back, and like, let's say like maybe a realistic possibility for professional sports coming back is like maybe the end of May. Like, sitting there thinking about like you literally won't have anything to do for 2 months is crazy.
I mean, end of May is still kind of like, I don't even know, that seems up in the air still. Like middle of June feels more safe, and I'd say end of June.
I'm going to tell you guys right now, because this is how I feel. We're going to get to 2 weeks from now, right? The supposed peak, and then you know what we're going to find out? That ain't the peak. Not for us.
It's mutating. It's probably not the peak.
So,
Good Lord, Davis has freaking conspiracies right there.
It literally is mutating. They found a different strain
brought
of
up,
it.
Davis brought up cabin fever like 6 months before we even started talking about it.
I'm just saying it has been found.
That's fair.
They found a different strain of it in a person that had it. So it's mutated.
y'all weren't there for my
saying.
conspiracy theory about Tiger Woods winning the Masters last year, okay? That was conspiracy theory corner.
I cannot wait till October for the Masters.
Hey, that should be fun.
I can't wait for Bobby Schmurr to get released.
Yeah, until it's on the same day as Auburn plays Georgia.
And
my God.
And then Auburn loses.
That'll be a perfect weekend for me. I'll go to the Auburn Georgia game, watch Auburn lose. And
No,
then
you're not going to the game.
Jacob, when will you learn?
Wait, I just thought about something.
Stay home.
I just thought about something.
What?
If they ban fans from going to games, Auburn's winning the national championship because Jacob's not
Oh my
there.
gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Think about this. Alex just said stay home. And the whole point of this virus is to stay home. So is this a message to Hillman?
Jacob needs to socially distance himself
This
from
is-
Auburn sports, but not just until the virus is over. He needs to distance himself forever.
Yeah.
Thing
Jacob,
is,
become an Alabama
Jared,
fan for
that's
us.
good.
See how
But
it
you know
goes.
what's going to happen is they're going to win on the road because Jacob's not there. But at home with no home crowd, Gus's offense is like, we don't know how to function. They're going to go 0-8 at home.
No,
We're gonna go
Bearded
4-8.
Gus is going 15-0 next season.
Yeah,
I
you,
promise.
you heard it here first.
Gary Gus is going to be something crazy. Watch.
So
Here's
Jacob,
hoping.
did you just go to like every single Panthers game last season?
Oh.
No, well, okay. I've been to a bunch of Panthers games in Atlanta, and I have a losing record there.
Oh
so.
my.
That's not
Should've probably
surprising at
said
all.
NFL too. You ever been to any NBA games, Jacob?
No, I've not been to an NBA game.
What? I've never been to
Oh.
an NFL game. I've been to a few NBA games.
The only NBA games go to would be a Hawks home game. Because that's the thing, my home record with Auburn sports is not bad.
Because it's when they're away.
It's the
Yeah,
away
it's
record.
on the road. It's
Because
abysmal.
you're cursed to any away team. Because every away team in Auburn loses
That's
most of the time.
that's fair.
I've only
Fair.
I've only attended 2 professional sporting events.
I've
Which
never
were?
been besides the Barons, ever.
I went to a Cardinals Braves game where the Cardinals won
I went to a
12-2.
Cardinals Braves game too.
It
We all
was
did the same game.
it was the same night
No.
that the Warriors beat the Grizzlies to get the record for regular season wins.
73-9.
That was also the same night Kobe went off.
Yes. Oh God.
Oh, you made us sad, Jacob.
And then the
I'm
other
just saying.
and then the other professional sporting event I went to was a Nashville Predators game. Go Preds.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have an
Go Preds.
You
fans,
mean,
Jared?
you mean the
Oh, yeah.
Capitals and Predators game?
what?
Did you say
He said Nashville
Nationals?
Predators. Nashville Predators.
Oh, I thought he said Nationals and Predators, and I was like, wait a minute.
It was a crossover event, Alex.
I was like, that doesn't make.
Do you remember
any
Do you remember the
sense.
Timmy Turner Power Hour? Come on,
Oh
man.
my gosh! Yes.
So here's something that cool that happened at the University of Tennessee. While they were doing their online classes and stuff like that, guess who popped in during their class?
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
hey,
Yeah, could you imagine if like you're in your Zoom class and like
Hey, y'all.
Charles Barkley just drops in like, "Hey, what's up?"
That's not fair. I don't have any Zoom classes.
It's official.
Well-
Charles is negative for COVID.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
took like
It took
6
way
weeks
too
to get the
long.
results back. I was like, Charles, you good, my guy? I was.
Well, did
worried.
you see what happened at the Texas faculty Zoom?
No.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
What?
Well,
Matthew McConaughey?
Isn't he a teacher? Isn't he supposed to be in
Yeah.
Zoom classes
Yeah.
right now?
He's a
He
teacher and
teaches
the
like film.
minister
or
of
something.
culture. He
You know-
also is the minister of culture, whatever that
All right,
means.
all right, all right.
I should probably apply for a job at UT. That way, me and Matthew McConaughey can be
That's not even
faculty
his
members.
best line.
What's
His
your-
best line is, I love high school girls because I keep getting older, but they stay the same age.
But the thing is, that's his most iconic line, though. All right, all right,
Oh,
all
well,
right.
yeah.
If you ask like any person if that has seen Matthew McConaughey or knows him, they'll say all right, all right, all right.
Plus, people don't want to be hearing their younger kids say that other line because that's just weird. So all right, all right.
I was gonna say that too.
For all
That's like a
generations.
Kanye West line I heard one
Matthew
time.
McConaughey's like our Tim Cook. Like, he can just show up in the locker room and do whatever he wants, and nobody questions it.
That's
I
fair.
genuinely love Matthew McConaughey. He's one of my favorite actors. I really like Matt actors for some reason. Matt Damon.
Matt Damon back there.
I'm on Mars with him.
No, you aren't, Davis.
Well, so some other things that are happening in the sports world. I know that this morning Steph Curry was on a call or video chat or talking with a doctor about the coronavirus, and 50,000 people were watching. So hopefully, hopefully that spreads some awareness and help some people out.
Hopefully.
We're hoping, right? Because people, let's be
I
honest.
feel like people that don't care about it aren't going to watch that, though.
People will listen to Steph Curry more than they will
true.
the CDC or the United States government.
That's true. Entirely accurate.
So
Didn't LeBron come out today for the first time about like an extensive statement about the coronavirus?
LeBron?
Yeah.
I think he posted the thing the other day. The NBA thing is like you can play for the whole world by staying inside or whatever. I think he posted that.
Yeah, and I think like Nike was like making all their athletes post that same picture.
Or were they really? I was wondering why everybody was. I saw that a ton of times.
They
You
probably
should have
showed
seen
them,
Nike's story, their Instagram story that day. It was like 1,000 posts long because they were reposting every time someone posted it.
I saw something. I think it was something from Saturday Down South that said if you tell people in the Southeast that the coronavirus might take away college football, they'll all stay inside. And I'm like,
It was that's like what they said when Nick Saban came out with his video. It was like maybe the state of Alabama will listen now or something.
exactly.
No, we're too stupid
They
to do
won't.
that.
But
I just don't get why people don't realize
know.
it's such a big deal.
Like yesterday, I had to venture out into.
Jared.
Was it yesterday? I had to go deliver a package. Did I tell you got this story already?
No.
Yes.
I had to deliver.
What's-
I had to send off a public speaking book. I had to go deliver a package.
hey, yeah, you did. You should go to the post office.
Yeah, I had to go to the post office.
That's not a
And
great spot to be.
Yeah.
it felt like, first of all, I had like a tickle in my throat, and I was scared to cough in public. Like, I didn't realize until I got there. I was terrified that like if I coughed, I get jumped or something. Like
You probably would.
Everybody would run from you
mean,
instead.
I'll-
Like they just take off.
I would get jumped with like Lysol and some wipes or something, and they'd just like rub me down.
No, people are crazy.
Oh,
Did you see that
shit.
video of that dude getting coffee and he just spraying his coffee cup down?
Like,
Dude, it was weird. He's in a drive-through, and this guy was kind of I kind
yeah,
of wanted to punch him in the face through my phone, but it was very annoying because he sprayed it down, then he took the lid off and threw it back in and drove off. It was really weird.
Well, I'll go ahead and say this: things like this situation brings out the worst in people. I think we've realized that now.
Also, it's about social psychology the other day. It's kind of like the same thing.
I don't
Just throwing
understand
that in there for you, Jared.
why like people don't want to they're acting like it's so difficult to stay inside. Like, first of all, it's only been like 2 weeks, and like if you really, you can find some things like pull up with your Xbox and download Skyrim and go to level 100. That'll take you like 600 hours of gameplay. Boom, problem solved.
That's
Not
something
if,
to
you do
do.
the, not if you do the cheat, though. Just saying.
That's true. You could do the cheap way. It's all that.
And I've played.
Or,
I've played Skyrim. I can't do that again.
Just got to get a new game then.
That's
I
true.
have, I have quite a few games I got to beat.
Exactly. Like I don't. It just and like that's like one example. But I feel like people are like being a bit dramatic about. Oh my gosh, it's been so awful, and we can't. Like it's really not that difficult if you just actually put in an effort and find stuff that'll distract you.
That's not the hard part. The hard part is we got to make money somehow.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's the
So
hard
what's y'all's
part.
routine every day? What is y'all's routine?
My routine.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys go first because my routine's depressing.
Class.
I try to keep it as normal as possible. So I get up.
Besides class day.
Because some people I know some people are just like, all right, so like Dave Portnoy for Barstool Sports, like he's wearing like the same pair of pants every day.
Oh.
Like I'm trying not to, like he watches them, but like I'm trying not to do stuff like that. I'm trying to like actually like get ready, like I'm gonna go do something. So I feel kind of normal, and I just don't feel like a slob. And I don't know, it's just like one of those things where that kind of helps. Even though I don't leave, I'm still doing that. I'm also just kind of like walking around the house, like just annoying the crap out of my family. So,
Alex, what's your routine?
I don't have an official routine, just fluctuates on the day, but I mean it goes between class, playing some video games. I just did 28 rounds of Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies with William. He's trash. And then just watching movies. Like I'm currently working my way through the 8 Harry Potter movies.
It's pretty good.
Bailey?
Well, I wake up. I typically do my homework for a few hours, get some lunch and work out, do some more homework, and then I'll either have a night to myself or I'll hang out with Jordan, or now that all our high school friends are back in town, I have a couple of them that I've been hanging out with lately too. So I try to do something like that just to keep myself somewhat sane, seeing other people outside of my house, but kind of the same as Hillman, in between everything, I just walk around and annoy the crap out of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta tell my friend happy birthday. It's her birthday today. Thank you.
how's that remind you?
I
don't know.
He said old friends back in town, and then it clicked in my head.
What?
You know who I miss? I miss Britt.
You miss Britt?
I haven't seen Britt in
It's a redneck.
Yo, okay, so let me see what happened while I was in bed at noon today. I'm sitting there, my eyes are halfway shut. And my phone starts ringing. I'm like, who in the hell is calling me at noon when I'm trying to sleep?
Well,
and then,
that's the worst time to call somebody.
And then I look over and it's Britt. And I'm like, oh gosh. So I answer the phone and he was talking. He was like, I hope I didn't wake you up, because apparently I sounded groggy. And I was just like, hey, nah, man, I'm good.
I need to wake up.
So... yeah, Davis.
I was gonna say is another part of my routine is not going to bed at a normal time at all.
Oh yeah,
I was up till 5 a.m. this morning.
Oh,
Jacob.
Oh, same 4 a.m. dude.
Jacob, when you said normal time, I was like, okay, he's talking 2, 3 a.m. Maybe.
No, that's normal.
If you're up until 5. Oh, Jacob, if you're up till 5, just stay up. There's no point. Just get the 48 hours straight out.
I had class at 12:30, so if I stayed up, I might have fallen asleep at 11 o'clock, and I would not have made it to my class. So
I fell asleep in class yesterday. So.
I've had multiple nights where I saw the sun rise again, so I understand that.
Jared, those aren't nights; those are just whole days.
So, my routine usually is it centers around the show. So the show is for me, the show is noon. For me, that's my middle of the day. Right?
So getting up at noon means you're getting up at 8 a.m.
Yes, everything's kind of shifted with the show, which makes sense.
4 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jared, you should make 4 o'clock your 7 a.m. like it was. Dude, I'll tell you what. Even though I was going to bed at 5 a.m., I still woke up at 7 o'clock last Thursday because I freaked myself out and thought I was late for the show. No. I was
yeah,
I'm crazy.
When we got into that routine of doing a 7 a.m. show, it showed once we stopped doing 7 a.m. because we would still wake up at 7 a.m. I still wake up at 7 a.m.
You do it every day.
I just fall back asleep after. I do too.
Yeah. So I woke up. Usually I wake up around noon or 1 o'clock. I'll roll out of bed. I'll do some things between 1 and 3, whether that's working on the show, whether that's today I did taxes, whether it's looking for jobs, etc. At 3 o'clock is when I'll start listening to music for 30 minutes, getting ready for the show. At 3:30, I get in here and I'll let you guys in. We do the show from 4 to 5. Then after that, it's kind of whatever. After that, my day's done. Either I'm gonna go make food or I'm gonna play video games up until about 4 a.m. ish, and then I go to bed. Yeah, so I do that for 12 hours. I either eat or I play video games, all by my lonesome. Yeah, I'm depressed.
I mean, that's kind of what I was doing last night. I was playing video games, but
so
sometimes I'm just on my computer, just.
What game are you playing, Jacob?
Going through. I wish you'd ask me this on a different day.
What games, Jared?
Last night was Fortnite.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What's your go-to games, Jacob?
What
so you don't have
games,
to
guys?
embarrass yourself.
Star Wars games, Fallen Order, Battlefront.
Fallen Order is so good. I beat that a while ago.
Jesus, Alex, is your internet router a potato?
Yours sounds like it too.
Does mine sound like that?
It just did for a
did.
split
Yeah.
second.
For a second. I mean, to be fair,
Alex is stuck.
yeah, Alex is dead. Like,
Whatever you gotta do, man. Whatever you gotta do. Big
well,
ups.
we're just gonna.
Alex
My
is
internet router is my.
There we go.
Hi, Alex.
There we
Alex
go.
is dead.
He just had the best background picture we've had on this show yet. It was the old piss.
Don't worry. I'll let him back in when he pops back in. Don't worry. I'll see it. Yep, there he is. Here we go.
Oh, no, Dave's
He's
just
still gonna be like the
Sorry.
same.
I
frozen
lost
brain
something
he
behind my
was.
laptop. His little Lego arm.
Oh Lord.
So
Okay.
wait, go ahead about. Yeah, he's muted.
Yeah.
Are we gonna talk about this Kansas simulation from yesterday?
All right. Yeah, we can talk about it. Oh,
Okay.
good Lord. His quality got worse.
Go ahead, maybe you don't lag like crazy.
So the simulation that happened. Okay, so there's been a Twitter account running simulations for the tournament, which, obviously that's pretty cool, right?
Through that simulation.
Is it NCAA simulation?
It's NCAA Sim 2020.
Here we go. So yesterday it ran a simulation for, it was the round of 32. It wasn't even Sweet 16, was it?
This was Sweet 16.
Oh, it was Sweet 16?
Yep.
Gotcha. So pretty much it ran a simulation for, oh my goodness.
Kick him out.
It ran a simulation for Auburn, Kansas, and pretty much Kansas beat Auburn in double overtime, 99-97. This is after, in the simulation, Samir Dowdy hit a buzzer beater to tie it up.
No, he missed a buzzer beater.
Oh,
to
he
win.
missed it?
And, yeah.
Oh, that makes it even
Yeah,
worse.
Samir Dowdy's three at the buzzer is off the mark. Kansas and Auburn headed to overtime number 2. Yeah, I know.
Oh no, that makes it even worse. Let's see. So
Yeah,
let's break it down.
The first thing I noticed, Auburn will never make 15 threes in a game and lose. That will not happen. I'm sorry. Like,
They
if
won't
Auburn
make
makes
15 threes.
that what? They can. That's what I'm saying. If they do, they're not losing.
Auburn shot 64% from the free throw line. That makes a lot of
well,
sense.
That's accurate. Okay,
That's accurate.
18 for 28 from the free
That's
throw
good
line.
stats right there.
Kansas was 20 for 29.
What did the rebound numbers look like?
Auburn had 46 rebounds. Kansas had 44.
That
That doesn't
probably.
make. I think Azubuike would have destroyed us and gotten like 20.
He got
He had
17,
17.
so
Okay. So I wasn't too far off. Then I'm glad. I have one knowledge of Kansas that Azubuike is a beast. That's all I know.
Auburn turned the ball over 14 times against Kansas in 11. Kansas had, how many blocks? They only had 3 blocks. Auburn had 6 blocks. Interesting.
All chase down blocks by Okoro, I guess.
No, there's 1 from Dowdy, 1 from Okoro, 1 from Flanagan, 2 from Macklemore, 1 from Wiley.
Dang. Okay.
man,
What was their shooting percentage from the field? Too?
I'm upset.
Auburn was 44.4 and Kansas was 46.7. I am too because, look, I invested myself into this as soon as halftime hit and Auburn was only down 6. Like, oh, they're got them right where we want them. And then this happened. See, I just am shook that you go Dowdy and Okoro scored 23 and 22 points. Auburn hits 15 threes. That is a recipe for a win for Auburn, and they lose by 2 in overtime.
How many free throw
Nice.
attempts did Kansas
Crazy.
have?
29. Auburn had 28.
Okay, so they really. So, well, I mean, it makes sense though. What do we always say, that free throws could make or break the team? And I mean, it seems like
I unfollowed the page as soon as
Yeah.
I saw we lost.
I
I
said
did unfollow too.
I said that in real life, not in that simulation. I thought that hopefully it will give us a break.
Nah, I mean,
Auburn never gets a break. Jacob, were you watching the game?
Unfortunately, this is not a live stream.
Oh.
This is like
I was about to say, if you
tweeted
were,
out.
then you cursed it.
Jacob being subscribed to the Twitter account caused it. So yes.
I had
Dang
tweet
it.
notifications on because I had the Auburn basketball meme ready, you lost Auburn, but then
You had it loaded, but
Well, we still have the Reddit simulation. Okay, we still got that.
that's true.
Sunday.
And What do we play Cincinnati? Right?
Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin. I think
Have we
Auburn,
played yet in that?
Auburn beat Cincinnati.
Yeah.
right. Auburn to beat Cincinnati.
57 to 51. It was just a disgusting game. It was awful.
Yeah, it was disgusting, which matches Auburn, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Auburn went on a 26 to 6 or 22 to 6 run on the last 12 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
It was horrendous.
That's Auburn basketball for you. I like it.
That's how you do it.
The another big thing is that Jalen Williams had 0 points and only 3 rebounds in the game. He was a non-factor.
well, that's not accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll at least get,
That's what I'm saying.
6.
I guess, okay, to be fair, it kind of evens out. Flanagan scored 7. Usually he wouldn't score 7 points, probably.
Did y'all see that North Dakota State beat Florida State in the simulation?
Yes. Yes,
I
I
was
did.
so hype.
This is March.
Hey,
It is indeed.
I'm applying for a job at Florida State. Don't you talk about my future place like that.
Seminole.
All right, look at this. In this simulation, though, the one that Auburn lost to Kansas in, Iowa is on they beat Kentucky. They're on a Cinderella run. It's awesome.
Yeah. I told you
It would've been Rutgers.
a Big Ten school's gonna mess it up for everybody, and it was Iowa. It was always Iowa.
I mean, it was Luke Garza, isn't that the guy's name?
Garza scored 22 points and had 15 rebounds against Kentucky.
Oh my goodness. Nick
Yeah.
Richards all of a sudden forgot how to rebound again.
Nick Richards had 20 points and 10 rebounds.
Never mind. What? Okay, how are they losing these games then?
because
Let's see.
you don't want that Iowa smoke.
I guess simulations don't account for Hagen's flopping into the free throw line 16 times.
You mean Quickly? Quickly only made one
yeah.
free throw. Quickly
Never
only
mind
made one free throw, so they did. No, you're right. They don't account for him flopping because he didn't have any free throws.
Oh,
I couldn't
Just
remember if it
every
was
time.
Hagen or Quickly. They all three of their guards annoyed the heck out of me. so I
Davis,
couldn't
you have
remember
no
which one
room
it
to talk
was.
about flopping.
I don't.
Davis is a flopper.
Yeah,
Okay,
Davis
in
is a
that
flopper.
case, if I am a flopper, I do have room to talk about flopping.
No, you don't.
If I'm a flopper, I can point out flops.
That's
Yeah, I
true.
was gonna say he does. He's the
He-
expert.
If
He's
I'm
a
a
pro in
flopper,
the
like you
field.
say, then I'm allowed to talk about it.
I don't like it.
Make up your mind.
No, I do what I want.
I do too, and I'm not a flopper.
All right.
So.
All right, in the top right, corner, Sweet 16, Indiana, Arizona. Who's winning that game?
You said Indiana, Arizona?
11
Wait.
seed Indiana against 7 seed Arizona in the Sweet 16.
Indiana?
Indiana, Big Ten.
16.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, Big Ten chaos. Hopefully the
They're gonna
simulation accounts for the Big Ten chaos.
They're gonna face off against
Yeah, they
Gonzaga.
put in a slider.
So
for
wait,
Big Ten chaos.
who was the one in the two?
Oh, good lord.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, lord.
Alex is dead.
Alex has left the chat.
Good lord.
Did y'all not hear
frozen
that?
again?
I know mine was bad the other day, but mine was bad the other day, but it was nowhere near that bad.
Like, what are you running your internet off of? Like a hotspot?
That's what I'm doing. That's what
Oh,
I'm doing.
good lord, he's gone again. I don't know. I don't know if I should let him back in.
Don't.
I,
You only
thi-
have thir-
That's
you
two
only have
strikes,
30
that's two
minutes, you might as
strikes.
well not.
I think he was about to ask who was the top 2 seeds in that region over there with Indiana and Arizona. I think.
Oh, good question. Because they updated the bracket, so they kind of cut it off.
Should I let
I'll
Alex?
get back to that.
Should I let Alex back in?
Give him another chance. There's only
He gets
12
one
minutes.
He
more
has
on the
2
show.
strikes.
All right, I'm letting him back in. Yeah. Who are the 1 and 2
Here we
seeds
go.
over there?
Arizona beat San Diego State. It makes sense. And
Baller.
Indiana beat Seton Hall. So that makes sense. The 1 seed's Gonzaga and the 4 seed's Oregon. And Oregon beat Yale and Gonzaga beat Oklahoma. So they're the winner of Indiana and Arizona play 1 seed Gonzaga. But Seton Hall and San Diego State lost to them, which makes a lot of sense.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is Hoosiers 2.0, but it happens in a simulation.
Bro, I wish
Oh.
the Pacers had the Hoosiers jerseys. Those were cool.
So.
yeah.
Oh man, but the simulation, it didn't go Auburn's way, but nothing usually does. But hey, we made it to the Sweet 16, so that's good.
Did you see the Fanatics chairman Michael Rubin and Rob Manfred stop production of MLB uniforms?
To make surgical masks and
Yeah,
gowns.
I didn't know
yeah.
that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they did. So
Oh, look at Rob Manfred.
It's like
actually
World
doing
War
something
II when they
correct.
stopped when they made all the factories make bullets instead.
Yes. Hey,
Just
did,
saying.
What?
did you know?
Instead of whatever they're making, they're like, hey, you got to make war stuff now.
Hey,
Now we got to make surgical stuff.
You want to know a fun fact?
What?
Behind the Department of Defense, do you know which company is the second biggest company to purchase explosives?
Oh, wait, I know that. It's some for fireworks, so it's Disney.
It is Disney.
Look at that.
Behind the Department of Defense, Disney buys the second most amount of explosives in the United States.
Jared, I'm glad we both knew that fun fact.
So when Disney,
If our armed forces ever failed, Disney's right there to back us up.
so when
Yeah, just fire fireworks at people.
when the United States collapses and the mouse overlord comes and gets us, they got the smoke. I want you guys to remember this.
Just wait for Disney to buy out America. It's happening.
What do you mean?
Jared,
They're going to take over all the different
Oh,
entertainment
have you
companies,
seen
and they're
that
going to take
tweet?
over America.
have you seen that tweet? Or like there's a Facebook post or something that like the year by year Disney taking over, and it was so funny. Like it was,
It's going to
it
happen.
was
They're
like,
going to buy Weagle, and then they're going to buy Auburn.
I mean,
extra point presented by Disney.
it's funny because
That'd be ESPN then at that point.
let's see. Well,
That's true.
Technically, if we're going through like kind of the connect the dots equation, WEGL got permission to call Auburn High School softball. Auburn High School softball is property of ESPN 1067. ESPN 1067 is a property of ESPN, which is owned by Disney. So,
Oh my gosh.
part of Weagle. Yeah, so
Weagle owns Disney.
that's not exactly at all
Wait
how
for
that
Weagle.
is.
Weagle's going to buy out Disney once I take it over.
That's
have you seen our budget? That would never happen.
yeah. Have you
Just
seen our
wait till
budget?
Jared
I'm
uses
making
up
money
90% of it. That's not going to happen.
I cannot fathom how in the last 2 years people assume that the Weagle Sports Department has a budget. Like, no, I just asked for money.
Yeah, I just kind of figured. I can't remember what I was going to say. Never mind.
I don't know. I probably shouldn't be talking about the budget though.
Jared, here's something about us that we need to talk about.
About us? About us?
Yeah, about Weagle,
Oh.
yeah.
About us? Oh snap!
Thought I was trying to get personal with you, Jared.
Have we figured out those last two IBS awards?
No,
What in the...
I can.
It's been like a month.
Let me
Email them now. Email them live on the show.
figure out. Let me go look. Let me go look.
Because Weagle's still up for two, or they were up for two other nominations that the awards never came out for.
I know.
You're one of them.
I know. I am one of them, and the scoreboard's the other. They never went and highlighted it.
Yeah, take that from the bench.
Hey, what? We didn't even
What's the point?
We didn't even put anything in.
It's still not highlighted.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get to the Weagle Gmail, and I'm gonna send this email to them. I'll do it live on the show.
Yeah, because they haven't done best website, which we're not up for, but they haven't done that best sports talk program, or
Best use of video in a radio station?
No,
Nah, they have that one.
They announced all those. We didn't win. We were just finalists.
I added it to
Yeah.
my resume.
It's best
Good.
website and best sports talk program.
You should add it to your resume. Even being national finalists is still a big deal. So congratulations to all of us and what we accomplished at the IBS Awards, because we should be proud. But hey,
We don't talk about the Abbeys.
we won. What do you mean?
Aiden can talk about the Abbeys. We don't
Oh.
talk about the Abbeys.
Oh, but don't worry. I still claim it. Let's talk about. You boys better get ready for CBI because that's coming up next.
The
like
Roman
FBI.
Legends Classic.
Yeah, this.
Which can we make the Roman Legend Classic the national championship this year?
I mean, we could, but also.
The Maui Invitational would have something to say with that as well.
I don't care what the Maui Invitational has to say.
After last year when we lost to Duke,
Yep.
That was
Roman's Legend Classic the best.
so dumb. I can't believe we lost that game. We should have won.
Jared Harper tried to dunk on Zion, and he got fouled, and they didn't call it.
and then Horace Spencer blocked Zion at the rim.
He did, and they called bullcrap foul. I was watching. Okay, so Horace blocked. He blocked the top two draft picks last year, because I was watching the Murray State game again. He absolutely packed John Morant at the rim, like he did Zion. Horace Spencer is my second favorite Auburn player ever.
No matter how many great things he did, I'll never forget. Like it was the Kentucky game, and Auburn has a chance to win it, and Bryce Brown is wide open, and Horace Spencer pulls it from like 40 feet, and I'm just like, what? And then Bryce just stares at him and walks away. That's hilarious.
It's a Dan Jail move.
Like, if we had lost that game, I would have been so upset at Horace Spencer for just pulling it from 40 for whatever reason.
But imagine if he had made
shooters got to shoot.
If he had made that.
Yeah, but Bryce is Bryce, and Bryce had a career of 40% from 3. So, like, always give it to Bryce.
Hey, if Horace Spencer can shoot a shot, anyone can shoot a shot.
Boom.
I'll never forget Forrest shooting that 3.
But Bryce probably would have made that shot too, because he was wide open.
The issue was there was like barely enough time. I think he would have had to put it up super quickly. So I don't know.
Yeah,
He made it.
that's true. What?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
I'm sending an email right now, guys.
He's doing it.
Share your screen.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Share your screen.
No.
Share the screen.
This is very personal stuff.
Oh.
But
Your taxes.
Jared, if you have some tabs open that you don't want us to see, it's okay. We get it, man. It's all good.
I don't want you guys to see the other jobs that I'm applying for, especially the big one that I've told you guys about.
Jared, are you applying for Carl's job? Is that it? You're finding your way to stay at Auburn, as you're going to be the Weagle janitor now?
He's
No.
more than just a Wego janitor.
Believe me,
Respect on Carl's name, Alex.
if I wanted,
God.
if I wanted to stay at Weagle, like there are definitely some jobs I could take that are not a janitor job.
Or you get a doctorate.
I'm trying to. I don't think Auburn has doctorates, at least in my field.
Well, I mean, you can get a doctorate somewhere else, or just get another bachelor's degree.
I can turn my minor into a bachelor's degree.
You should do that.
No, that sounds horrible. Like I have been through 6 years. 6 years of college. What makes you think that I want to do that again?
I don't know. Maybe you do.
I don't. Not at all.
Well, you can join kinesiology. You can be with me, Jared.
That's the last department I would join.
What? It's not a department, but yeah.
You know what I mean.
Why not? So cool.
Because you just said that you're in it. That was the
So Jalen Williams.
That was the instant turn. Okay, and
Just thought you might find that cool. Sorry.
Dr. Williams, Dr. J.
Yeah.
I'm Dr. J.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Not at all. I mean, not until you get a doctorate. So sorry.
Well, one of my students emailed me and said Dr. Dillard anyway. So
you don't care what. One of your freshman students that doesn't know what they're doing.
So
send an email.
So I'm just saying.
Was it Alex? Because he used to call you Mr. Dillard.
Yeah,
Did he really?
That was kind of weird. That first
Said
time.
it what, man? Shut up.
You told me to shut up when you're running above more than 3 frames a second. How about that?
Alex, you look like a stop motion animation over there.
Oh man, let's see. Is there anything else? He's completely frozen. Alex, I need you to go work on your internet after this show because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you're downloading over there. I don't know. If
Dolphin Island just doesn't have good internet to begin with, so
I mean,
go reset that router.
You need to go do something. You need to go hit it with a hammer. Go yell at your parents for being on the internet.
he does that anyway.
I don't know, but you need to go fix that. Because I think you're laughing. I can't tell.
He is. Or he's crying, one of the two.
Yeah, I really can't tell.
Both.
He's crying. Alex is crying.
Is there?
Shut up. I haven't cried in 7 years, Davis.
I'm like,
Oh,
chill
wait,
out. Whoa,
wait.
big man.
Wait, what happened 7 years ago?
You watched a
Nothing.
movie or something.
What happened 7 years ago?
Well, 8 years ago, RG3 tore his ACL, so that was a tough one. And then 7 years ago, what happened? Let's see.
Did you just make up a random number, Alex? I feel like you just did.
So it was 8
No.
years ago.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's
I feel like it's
tough.
probably for something personal he doesn't want to talk about, Jared. So keep pressing.
Yeah.
Oh man, let's see. The last time I cried. Let's see. Let's
Why are we
see.
talking about this?
Because I'm depressed anyway, so might as
I
well.
literally cried like 2 weeks ago. So
Let's see. When's the last time?
Jared doesn't have any emotions, so it's all.
I have emotions. You know.
The
that.
Bills just signed Darrell Williams from the Panthers, so that solidifies that they are the Panthers of the North.
Yeah.
Panthers
And
of
the
North.
Redskins are the Panthers of the East, and the Panthers are the Panthers of not the East.
The Panthers. The Panthers. You talk a lot of smack for a team that's still gonna finish 4th place.
Got him.
Are you telling me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
He's talking to you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We're getting T-loss. Who cares?
When Kyle Allen is your starting quarterback, I don't want to hear nothing.
If Kyle Allen is the starter,
That means bad things happen.
what will I do?
You'll start out the first 4 games good, and then you just won't.
No, what will I do? Not what will the team do?
Hopefully, you have better internet by then so you can watch their games.
No, you'll be happy for the first 4 games, and then you'll slowly get more depressed day by day, like what happened to me,
Yeah.
and presumably Jacob.
Presumably, no. That is what happened.
I just didn't want to say it to be straight, and he'd be like, "No, it didn't happen."
All right. Is there anything else that we need to say before we get out of here?
Jared, you're gonna tell us the last time you cried.
I can't remember. I can't
That's
remember.
fine. It's no pressure.
It
big dog.
may have been. Did I cry after the Iron Bowl this year? I can't remember. A lot of things happened after the Iron Bowl.
Emotional times.
Oh, it might have been last week when Auburn men's basketball posted the video about the seniors for me.
That hurt. I don't think it made me cry. I'm trying to see.
Oh, I cried.
Jared's COVID-19 quarantine party. Baymarks.
Hey.
It may have been. The last time was definitely grad school related because I wanted to quit grad school. Yeah.
That's tough.
You know that video of the guy that's in the library? He just stands up, he slams a book, and he walks out.
Yeah.
I imagine that's you.
It was probably before qualifiers that we have to pass or we get kicked out of the school.
Oh.
It was probably around there. So it was probably.
Jared, your experience
something
with
like
grad school has made me not want to do it anymore.
No, okay. Here's the thing. Hear me out. Go to if you get to your final semester and you don't feel like you're ready to go out and get a job and you want some security for the next 2 years, do grad school.
2 years? I thought it was only 30 credits.
It is. That's 2 years.
Oh, it's 2 semesters.
No, so in grad school, 9 credit hours is a semester. You don't do 12. You only take 3 classes a semester.
Can you do it over the summer?
No, not really.
Dang.
That's
okay,
that's why I was here for 2 years.
I'm looking for an MBA. I ain't looking for a I don't know.
So go to grad school. It sucks, but it made me a better person, and you get to do a lot more.
Jake
You have a lot
mute
more
himself?
freedom. Yeah, you can mute yourself.
My
Why
bad.
did he mute himself?
Because my dog's barking. I don't know if y'all can hear that.
But I would
We
say
muted it, so we couldn't.
grad school is a great experience. You should do it. Even though I hated it the first year, the second year is really cool. It's a lot laid back. And, I mean, obviously, like, I had a lot of fun doing it. So, and at the end of the day, you get a pay bump when you get a master's degree. So you get like an extra like maybe $10,000 to $15,000 from your job.
And you also get paid for every single person you refer to graduate school, which is why Jared is going into this entire pitch about how great it is. Isn't that right, Jared?
I wish it was like that. Are you kidding me?
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
wish I got a pay bump every time
Alex,
I first time.
your
I went to
internet's
grad
so
school.
bad. When you were talking, Jared was stuck on my screen while he was moving up top. That's how bad your internet is.
David, shut up.
All right. Is there anything else, or can we get out of here now?
I
We can
agree.
get out of here.
We can get out of here.
I got a chicken sandwich waiting on me.
That's
Chicken
true.
sandwich?
Babe, remember, no meat tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm getting a cheese pizza tomorrow.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Wait, from
All
where?
right, all right.
Wait,
Big
from
moves.
where? From where? Where are you getting it
It's
from?
called All Original Pizzeria. It's here in Helena.
Is it good?
Where's the chicken sandwich from?
Jack's.
Never
Jack's?
had Jack's.
Oh.
Never had Jack's.
Not
I-
bad, not bad.
I
2 or
made
5 thing.
I made a pizza the other day. It was pretty good.
Hey, Jared.
Pick one for me.
Way to go.
You may have saw it on the Snap story. I don't know. You know what, Alex? I can't deal with this anymore, so I'm gonna just kick you out. All right, so
Bye, Alex.
for Davis Carroll, Bay Marks, and Jacob Hillman, I'm Jay Dillon saying so long, and we will see you tomorrow with the Extra Point here on WEGL 911.
Wait, tomorrow?
Yeah, there's a show on Friday,
Oh, there is? I didn't know that.
but I don't know who the Friday show is.
The other show is just Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah.
We may just do like a whole like Friday fun day where anybody can join the show. That may be that may be what it is. So we may have 9 people in a Zoom meeting.
Is Peyton Manning going to be in it?
Hey, let's tweet out the Zoom and let other people join.
That's a dangerous idea.
At Peyton Manning.
I think it's a great idea.
I've already tweeted out the password to the Twitter account before. I don't think I should do that. But for Jacob Hillman, Bay Marks, Davis Carroll, and Alex Houston, who needs to go fix his internet, I'm Jared Dillon saying thank you for watching Let's Take Extra Point here on WEGL 911 and Eagle Eye TV.
Poor Alex.